Hello, hello, hello. It's Jake Johnson, and this is Untethered. How you doing? Welcome to the podcast. It's a lovely, rainy, windy day in sunny North Carolina. We got a hurricane barreling up, fast and hard as it can go. Looks like it wants to take somebody down. I don't know what it's thinking, but I'm pretty sure it's mad. How's things going in your neck of the woods, Great Sky Troll? What's happening, buddy? What is that, a ghost? A hitchhiking ghost? That's what it looks like to me. Or is it doing the... I can never tell with these things. I'm so unsavvy when it comes to young people. It's a wet back BTO. It's a wet back to you, Jake. Oh, I see. A wet back. You got me. Is the ghost hitchhiking a Mexican? Or is it doing the dap? It's wet. Back to you. I got you. Oh, it's wet. Oh, I see. I see. Dot, dot, dot. I got you. Doing the dab. So it's raining in Georgia, huh? It's a rainy night in Georgia. It's raining all over the world. It's a rainy night in North Carolina, too. I just got that visually in my head. It's like that weather guy on American Dad or Family Guy. And now here's Charles with the weather. It's wet. Back to you, Kevin. What's up, buddy? Hey. That's how slow my mind works sometimes. I had to process it, then I'll get it. Oh yeah. I just had to find it. It was in a file hidden somewhere behind, big bibliography or something. April just got a new used car. Sweet. What you get? What you get? What you get? What you get? What kind of automobile is she tooling around in? Ford Fiesta, for the love of God. I'm surprised they didn't offer her references for that. Ford Fiesta. Jesus Christ. Will y'all ever get something bigger than a pregnant skateboard? She started out in a Ford Fiesta. A little tiny thing. Little white car. The front seats were on top of the engine. That's what it felt like anyway. Yeah. At least it has brakes. Yeah, mine don't have brakes. My truck just goes. It don't stop. If you wanted to stop, you should have thought about that before you got in the truck. Hey, Darlene. Yeah, I know it was yours, but she drove it occasionally. Isn't that what she learned how to drive in? I just think it's funny how time repeats itself. Or and or again. It's a badass Fiesta. All right. So it's jacked up in the back, which means it's jacked up in the front. I'm sure it's a lovely car. Is she out test driving it right now? My favorite car, I had a silver Mazda I used a mud skip in. Yep, I've done that. Me and Great Sky Troll bought a Datsun B210 from a group of teenagers who had owned it, and they bought it from another group of teenagers, and they used to jump cliffs and ride out in the woods with it and all kinds of stuff. You remember that? It was beat all to hell. The door was caved in. The window was busted out of it. Been sitting on blocks for like 10 years. We went down there. I saw it sitting in somebody's backyard with a tarp over it. I knocked on the door. I said, "Hey, you want to sell that car?" He goes, "Yeah, I'll sell it." I said, "What you want for it?" He said, "Make me an offer." I said, "I'll give you $80. He said, "I'll take it." All right. So I looked around it. It had 4 tires and they were blown up, but the battery was dead and it looked like it hadn't had any oil in it in a while. So we drove down to the hardware store and got 4 quarts of oil, 5 quarts of oil, a new oil filter, and a battery. And we came back up there. We poured the oil in it. Didn't drain the oil that was in it out. We just poured the new oil in, put the battery in, and got a response. But ignition was busted, so we had to push it off. Couldn't crank it up with the key. So we pushed it off, and it fired right up on the first try. And I drove that car for 5 years just like that. Never did. I finally did beat the door back out and get it where it would close again, but that's all. And and I spray painted the bumper, but that's it. And I did put a boat ignition in it eventually. I drove it for a year, pushing it off everywhere I went. No, I didn't return the. Maybe I did. I don't know. I can't remember. Hey, hey, hey! I got a car. I heard. Got you a Fiesta. Ay, 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 ay. Looking great, Jake. Thank you, darling. You look good too. I know you're happy about that car. But that old Datsun B210, that was a tough old car. I drove it up and down the states. We used to we did flea marketing back in those days, and we would go to the flea markets, and I would have that car so loaded down that the front tires would barely be touching the ground. I'd have to hit the brakes just to turn, bounce the car. I'd have things tied all up on the top of it, and around the sides of it, and across the back of it, up on the roof. And we get the 3 of us in there, and we go to the flea market for the weekend, pitch a tent, stay all weekend. Those were the days. Yep, and I gave you another one. Pretty sure we got smokes with the refund. Probably so, yeah. We did a lot of wheeling and dealing back in those days. Looked like a gypsy going down the road. Yep, I loved them days. We had lots and lots of fun. So you're test driving the car right now, huh? Well, don't let me stop you. Have a good time. I'm happy for you. Grab it and growl. But my absolute favorite car that I bought was an old Delta 88. I don't remember what year it was, but it was an old car. It was long, long and mean. And it was in Lakeland, Florida where I bought it. There was a paint body shop up there. There's a road that goes across 98, kind of at an angle that goes into Kathleen. Right there in that little area is a paint and body shop. It probably don't look nothing like that anymore, but that's the way it looked when I lived there. And that old car had been sitting out on blocks the whole time I've lived in Florida, you know. Ain't no telling how long it's been there. I stopped and asked them about it, and they said that they didn't think it had any brakes, and it didn't have any tires on it either. It was sitting on blocks. But I give them $50, and I put a set of tires on it, and drove that car with no brakes. I broke the emergency brake where it wouldn't click. You know, when you press the old emergency brakes, they would click to the floor. I broke the clicker so it would just release as soon as I pressed it, and that's how I stopped it. And I drove that car a long time. I mean, I love that car. I look like a big Mexican riding up and down the road in that thing. You met Lex Luger and Augusta and Roddy Piper while I was passed out in the car. That doesn't surprise me. There were some strange people going around up there in Augusta. Nope, I own it. It's mine. I got tagged and everything. It's no temp tag. It's a permanent tag. Now all mine. I'm proud for you. Enjoy it. And don't get in a wreck. It was at the flea market. I got the boxing gloves. Yeah, the big flea market in Augusta. That's where we used to go and spend the weekend. We'd pitch a tent inside the flea market. Well, the flea market was an outdoor flea market, but it had a roof over it. So, you know, it was like walkways with a roof over the top, and it'd go around in big circles or squares. And then there was a line of shops on the inside that were buildings, but the outsides were all stalls. So we would get 2 stalls about 19 feet long, and we'd pitch a tent, and we'd have our little portable TV and a cooler full of drinks and food and sleeping bags, and we were set up, had a Coleman stove and everything. That was a good time. That's how you do it. The ham radio shop guy was some kind of old school wrestler back in the original Nature Boy days. Yeah. Do you remember us meeting that thug Giovanni that was selling those knockoff FUBUs, knockoff pants? Giovanni. He tried to get me to live in a apartment up there where people could come and buy drugs from him. Don't jinx you. I'm not jinxing you, honey. I'm praying for you. He had a thug with him named Sandman. You remember that? I hung out with them for a little while till I realized who they were. Turns out that guy was wanted for murder in New York. That's why he was in Georgia. And if I'd have hooked up with that guy, I'd have been in as much trouble as he was in. I just did dodge the bullet on that one. But he had offered to put me up in an apartment and buy me a nice car and a cell phone and all that. And all I had to do was let people in, and they'd come in and do deals and go out. And I just kind of watch over the place. I thought about it hard. I thought about it for about 3 weeks, and I finally turned him down. But I'm kind of glad I didn't do that. That could have turned out bad. Because it all boiled down to one simple fact. And that fact is that I would never do anything that I'd be ashamed to tell my mama I did. I've always lived my life by that rule. He gave you the creeps, He kind of gave me the creeps too. And when I realized that I wouldn't be able to invite my mama over to my apartment because of what might be going on there, that's what did it for me. So I told him no. Because I ain't never done anything I was scared to tell my mom about. Or ashamed. As far as I know, I told her everything. And I mean everything. So you got a name for your car yet, April? You gonna name it or just drive it? Be sure to check the oil now. Don't let it run out of oil. Don't let it run hot. Kevin, you ain't gonna be able to keep her tied down now. She's in the wind. She's going for it. She's gonna be blowing out like a Texas tornado. Darlene, how's the weather in your neck of the woods, honey? You living large or waxing wet? That hurricane ain't caused too much damage down that way, has it? Yeah, y'all got a hurricane coming up behind you there. Last I heard, it was just touching in Alabama. Doing good. Not for you. I don't think it's for anybody. I'm just hoping and praying that we don't get flooded again in October. It'll be the fourth time if we do. I'm about tired of floods. The last time it flooded, I went out and got in the water and did a podcast out in the middle of the hurricane. Mm-hmm. Hasn't affected you? That's good. Maybe it'll stay little. It'll hit Alabama and peter out, and hopefully that's what'll happen. That last one, though, the one last October, it went across the Gulf, jumped across Florida, and then went across the Gulf and went up into Alabama and come straight up the coast, right into North Carolina, and stopped and just stayed right there over my house. Felt like it anyway. For like 6 hours, just dumping water on us. It was terrible. And it looked like it wasn't ever going to move. Yeah. Coming in the wrong way. Well, that's good. That means you might not have any property damage. I get kind of worried about them things these days. They used to never bother me, but they're getting kind of devastating. I can't tell you how many hurricanes we went through in Florida when we lived there. Never seemed to mess up anything, just a lot of rain and wind. Then came Hurricane Andrew, and it ain't never stopped. I thought you did that last a week or so ago. Thought y'all were going out to do that then. But you got them. That's another one you ain't gonna be able to keep tied down. Be running the roads all day and night. Getting into all kinds of trouble. Oh, just got the permit. That's what it was. Now you got the full, I can go anywhere I want to driver's license. Sweet. Look out, Lakeland. I remember when I got my first driver's license. It was about 12 years after I started driving. Nobody was safe. Well, I gotta tell you, there's been a lot of stuff going on lately. A lot of stuff. A lot of damage happening. You failed your first test? I ain't ever failed the test. I just couldn't keep a driver's license. I always end up losing my insurance and getting my license suspended. That wasn't necessarily my fault, but that's the way it happened. What happened was my mom and dad know this test yesterday. Oh, you failed the eye test. Does that mean you can't renew your driver's license? Yeah, I got you. Can you retake the test? Or do you need to go see an eye doctor? Or what are you going to do to solve that problem? I know you ain't going to stop driving. Well, you got cataracts or something going? Or just over 50 eyes? I know I can tell a difference in my vision, like drastically from over 40 on. It is not pretty. It won't be long, I might have to be doing something about mine. You got to get your vision fixed. Cataracts. No sight out of one eye. None at all? From the shot I had to take. Your wife had cataract surgery in both eyes. Really? She's awful young to have cataracts. Nothing at all. Well, that's terrible. What was the shot for? Do you remember? I'm sure you remember. It's terrible. I don't want nobody putting no needles in my eyes. That's terrifying. Now her pupils are glass. She has a crazy red sparkle. Yeah, my mom had a little. Her eyes danced when the light hit them because she had those bionic eyes put in, the cochlear implants. Not cochlear. You know what I'm talking about. You had to bleed behind your retina, and they had to draw it out. Yeah, that's terrifying. Yeah, it looks like that thing ain't in there very good. It just kind of bounces around every time they move their eyes. It's weird looking. Hard to focus when you're looking somebody in the face and their eyes are dancing around. But they say that they can see perfectly once they get them in. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Darlene. I didn't know that happened. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm considering doing that myself because if they could improve my vision to 2020 or even 2010, that'd be great. I'm nearly blind in my left eye, and I getting where I can't hardly read anything out of my right eye. She catches things now. Well, I'm sorry that happened, Darlene. Well, good. I'm glad she's got it done. It must be nice to be able to open your eyes and see the world. I can't even see my eyelashes. I'm supposed to wear glasses, but I've been wearing these reading glasses for so long. I just wear the reading glasses. It's probably terrible for my eyes. That's probably what's wrong with them. But my glasses are kind of expensive, so I don't ever go out and get them. Costs like $300 for a pair of glasses. Because I got to have a special prescription. And I got to go through all the stuff where they squirt the air in your eyes and dilate your pupils, and you go around blind for a day wearing those old man goggles. I got to do that every time I get my glasses. Sit in a dark room with a guy that I don't know way too close to my face with that big machine going, how about now? 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 I'm like, Jesus, man, just give me some glasses. And take a breath mint. I had Medicaid. I was stripped of it. When they took me down, they took me downtown. They took everything away from me. All because of one Democrat judge and an attitude. And her not liking my attitude. They messed with the wrong person. Yeah, the puff in the eyes suck. I don't know what that is or why they do it. I think they just like screwing with you. Hold still. Look at the light. Pff, ah, God, Jesus. What are you trying to do? Why? Yep. That's just life. Why what? You know why I saw the judge. My news? I don't think I have any news. I was talking to Kevin on the phone, so it interrupted your pod. I didn't hear anything you said. I didn't say anything important. That's okay. You're back. We're just talking about vision and puffy eyes and cataracts and Medicaid, and that's pretty much it. You didn't miss anything. Thought I might try to play a little music for y'all in a little while. Oh, you so funny. Yeah, I'm kind of funny. That's why I make the big bucks. Does your new car have windshield wipers? But most importantly, does the radio work? If you ain't got a radio, you ain't got nothing, right? Got the radio up and the windows down and rolling down the highway, you headed out of town. I hope it don't flood again, too. Yeah, don't be texting while you're driving. That's kind of scary. Pull over or get you a cup of coffee or something. You saw it? What'd you see? But there ain't nothing wrong with the radio. How's that song go? It's gonna flood where? Hopefully not here. Y'all take some of that flood water. I'm tired of it. Sometimes he runs, sometimes he don't. More than once he left me on the side of the road. The older we get, the slower we go. But there ain't nothing wrong with the radio. I got two big speakers crossing my back dash. A little Bobby dog watching everybody pass. I can't remember how that song goes. She ain't a Cadillac, she ain't a Rolls, but there ain't nothing wrong with the radio. Yep, that's a good old song. Hadn't heard that in a while. You know, that guy lives right up the road from me. I don't know what he's doing or where he's at, but he lives right up the road in this neck of the woods. He shows up at all the local, like, farmers markets and fairs and stuff like that. Aaron Tippin, that's his name. What would you guys like to hear? Anything in special in mind? The guy that sings that song. Ain't nothing wrong with the radio. Do a little ditty I wrote. Easter Sunday at the small cafe, the waitress caught my eye. She was walking right towards me. I was mesmerized. She smiled and gave me a telephone number. So won't you call me tonight? It might have been Easter Sunday, but sparks are flying like the 4th of July. Looks can be deceiving. Innocent eyes, no matter what I believe in, they're to commit a plan to surmise. Look like a cigarette for those lies. It was one hell of a night. 6 a.m. the very next day, we're both lying in bed. I looked down into my surprise. We both had rings on our left hand. We both got married at the courthouse. It was a kind of a joke. I don't know what we're doing here, but it's sure to end with fire and smoke. But looks can be deceiving. Innocent eyes, no matter what I believe in, they're to commit a plan to surmise. Look like a cigarette for those lies. It was one hell of a night. One hell of a night. There you go. There's a Jake Johnson original. How's my voice feeling tonight? What a guy. Oh yeah. How's my throat? Well, I got my voice back about 80%. I'm still not out of the woods, but the medication that I started taking is working. Cleared a lot of that congestion up and gave me a little bit more functionality, so I can actually hit a note now anyway, and I don't sound like I'm dying. But it's still a little touchy, you know. I don't want to push real hard or sing anything real high, but I'm getting there. Said you'd be here by 9. Thought I'd like to tell you hello. Driving Texas tornado blowing me away again. Swore it wouldn't happen again, but you looked at me and then I'm like a tumbleweed in a Wild West Texas wind, blowing me away again. Ho! I still hang out with my best friend Dave. I've known him since we were kids in school. Last night I got in a tight spot. I got shot, hustling a game of pool with a couple of redneck boys. One great big fat biker man. Heard David yell across the room, "Hey buddy, how about a helping hand?" I said, "Dave, I ain't as good as I once was. I got a few years on me now. But there was a time back in my prime when I could really hold my own. Ba-da-da-ba-da-da. I forgot the words to this song. I ain't as good as I once was. I'm as good once as I ever was." You gotta go to the dentist. Ugh. Well, you could just be like me and take your teeth out and sling them across the room. I'm not doing the voice rest. Rest? You're not doing the voice rest? What does that mean? I'm not. I'm doing the voice rest. Oh, okay. I got you. You love that song? Thank you. I do too. Can't remember it, but I love it. Like what would you say when it's over? Don't know if I could say anything at all. One day you're rolling in the clover, next day you're sure to take a fall. And I'm leaving here better man, knowing you this way. Things I couldn't do before, now I think I can. And I'm leaving here better man. Country music singers have always been a close family. Lately, some of my kin folks have disowned a few others than me. But I guess it's because I kinda changed my direction. Lord, I guess I done went and broke an old family tradition. Get on me, wanna know, Jack, why do you drink? Why do you smoke dope? Why must you screw up the songs Hank Jr. wrote? Stop and think it over. Everybody yourself in my position. I get stoned and sing all night long. It's a family tradition. Lordy, I have loved some ladies, and I have loved Jim Beam. They both tried to kill me last night about 2:45. When that doctor asked me, Jake, how'd you get that infection? I said, hey, salt bones, I'm just carrying on an old family tradition. Don't ask me, Jake, why do you drink? Why do you roll smoke? Why must you screw up the songs and you wrote? Stop and think it over. Put yourself in my position. I get stoned and sing all night long. It's a family tradition. Ha! How about them apples? I kicked the habit of smoking back some time ago. Yeah, I tried the hard stuff, but I had to let all that go. And I use lifesavers to help me get off cigarettes. But you know, for your love, I ain't found a lifesaver yet. And I've gone cold turkey, 'cause there's not even one kiss a day. And old habits like you are hard to break. Old habits like you are hard to break. Love with someone new is so hard to make. I have grown used to you and all of your ways. Old habits like you are hard to break. Thank you. Thank you very much. Bahama Breeze, that sounds like a song. Skies and fireworks, people laugh, people flirt all night long. I just stare. I went down to the local bar. People come in their fancy cars to play their games. I just stayed. Then I saw you sitting there, all alone in that empty chair right next to you. I fell in love, oh baby. You looked down and you took my hand. Not a girl that needs a man. Got my life and all my plans, and if you were there, you'd just be in my way. Girl, it ain't gotta be like this. I'll give you everything for just one kiss. I don't care what you say. Fell in love with you anyway. At that bar where we first met, you smiled at me and my palms got wet and you just looked away. But I just stared. You said, been in love and it never works. I always end up getting hurt and I ain't doing that no more. There ain't no way. Oh no, 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 no. You stood up to say goodbye, grabbed your hand with a tear in my eye. You just looked away from me. Still I stay. You looked down and you took my hand and said, boy, I hope you understand. Not a girl that needs a man. Got my life and all my plans, and if you were there, just be in my way. Girl, it ain't gotta be like this. I give you everything with just one kiss. I don't care what you say. Fell in love with you anyway. Oh, Elizabeth, took my breath away. There you go. There's a Jake Johnson original song for you. Ha ha! Great song. Thank you. You love this one. I also drank a little bourbon. One scotch, one bourbon, and one beer. Yeah, this is a real good song. I like it too. Thank you. I wrote that one. Another Saturday morning, she wakes me up at dawn. Goes and fill my coffee cup, but in a minute I'll be gone. Told her she was beautiful, but those words were nothing new. 'Cause lately I've been playing a game, treating her just like a fool. Heartaches for pennies, she'd be a millionaire. Laughing, crying, called me names, but it didn't get her anywhere. And I've decided that this is it, last time I do her wrong. Just one last weekend rendezvous, and then I'm coming home. But if she knows she's fooling me, never heard the song where she's hummed the melody. Never had a drink, but she knows the taste of wine. And if she knows she's fooling me this time, well, I guess I put her to it. Yeah, I finally put her down. Now she's out there somewhere, turning her life around. I don't think she's coming home after what I put her through. I know that she still loves me, and I still love her too. But if she knows she's fooling me, never heard my song where she hums a melody. Never had a drink, but she knows the taste of wine. And if she knows she's fooling me this time, if she knows she's fooling me this time. Yeah, that's a real good song. I like it too. Thank you. That was also one of mine. What'd you think of that one? I don't know about that one. That one hasn't been tested nearly as much. I'm in a me mood tonight. You liked it? I wrote this next song when I was 17 years old, sitting out on Lake Parker. Well, hello, it's good to hear from you. Yeah, the kids are fine and they really miss you. Little Bobby asked about you today. He said, Daddy, when's Mama coming home to stay? I don't know what to tell him anymore. It's been rough of all, I want you to come back home. Cindy's prom is coming up in a week now, and I don't know how to fit her for a dress. There's some things a man's just supposed to know how, and some things a man just won't know, I guess. Ain't it funny how life can turn on you now? It'll change and you can't see why. And you said you'd never know what I need and what I don't. I don't need nothing, but I can tell you what I want. I want you to send our kids off in the morning. I want you to make my coffee when they're gone. Make love to you, girl, in the evening. Most of all, I want you to come back home. Most of all, I want you to come back home. What are you scared of? You're a grown woman. You're gonna poke some needles in your gum and yank some teeth out, you'll be fine. Busy shopping on Amazon, drinking bourbon. What do you want me to buy for you, Jake? Wow. A Les Paul would be nice. No, I'm just kidding. You ain't gotta buy me nothing, brother. Or you can surprise me, either way. I'm easy to please. The word coffee is mentioned in more than 2 of the songs that I wrote. Does that give you a hint? I'm easy. But you just enjoy yourself. That song I wrote when I was 17 years old, and it's almost prophetic. It's not a very good song, but it's accurate as shit. That's how my life turned out. Even down to the 2 kids with the 2-syllable names. You're not supposed to tell that out loud. Now she knows. No, it's only $35. I'd be leery of that one. Yeah, you hate the thought they're just going to stick needles in your gums. Well, the good news is you're only going to feel the first one. He was driving home from work in his beat-up Pontiac when an old lady flagged him down. Her Mercedes had a flat. His name's Joe. End of the song. Oh, Kevin, I'm glad you like it. Stop it, ouch. Dork. Dork fresh. Spent $38 last night at the county fair. Well, I pulled out my shoulder, but I wanted that diamond ring. She's got me saying sugar pie, honey, darling, and dear. I ain't seen the boats play a game all year. I'm gonna get fired if I don't get some sleep. My long lost buddy say I'm getting in too deep, but I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. I try so hard, I can't rise above it. Don't know what it is, please don't look sophisticated kind of style. Yeah, my taste in music and women drove my folks out wild. Mom and Dad, they had a plan for me. It was a debutante and a symphony. But I like my music, man, I like my women wild. Yeah, I like my women just a little on the trashy side. Well, they wear their pants too tight and man, their hair is dyed. Too much lipstick and too much rouge gives me a Woody, gets me feeling confused. I like my women and I like them on the trashy side. Should've seen the looks on the faces of my dad and mom when I showed up at the door with a date for my senior prom. They said, "Pardon me, son, that ain't no kid. That's a Fifth Street hooker with a jiffy pop wig." And I said, "I know, Mom, ain't she cool? It's the kind of day." Yeah, I like my women just a little on the trashy side. Well, they wear their pants too tight and man, their hair is dyed. Too much lipstick and too much rouge. Give me what it got me feeling confused. Yeah, I like my women and I like them on the trashy side. Yeah, I like the women and I like them on the trashy side. Well, I ain't afraid of dying. It's the thought of being dead. I wanna go on being me once my eulogy's been read. Don't spread my ashes out to sea. Don't lay me down to rest. You can put my mind at ease if you fill my last request. Prop me up beside the jukebox if I die. Lord, I wanna go to heaven, but I don't wanna go tonight. Fill my boots up with sand, put a stiff drink in my hand. Prop me up beside the jukebox if I die. Give me a bottle of your very best. I got a problem, I'm gonna drink off my chest. I'm gonna be the drunkest fool in town. That woman got a hand wrapped around my finger just to come unwound. That woman got a hand wrapped around my finger just to come unwound. She kicked me out of the house and tonight I'm whiskey bound. Yeah, I'm gonna be I could go on all night like that. I can go all night like a lumberjack. Let's see what you've been saying. Hit you. Wha-pow! Good song. Woo! Thank you, thank you, thank you. I enjoyed it. I'm glad to have my voice back. A little bit. Even if it's a little weak. Still there. Hard to shake your moneymaker when your moneymaker's out of business. You know what I'm talking about. Dadgum. Your tooth is starting to hurt again every time I eat. Stop eating. Don't touch it. I like that one song, Be My Baby Tonight. I don't know the title, but that's part of the song I can jam out. That is the title. Be My Baby Tonight. And I did sing it. That's why you're thinking about it. Because I just put it in a medley of about 10 other songs. Medleys are my specialty. I just start playing and never know where I'm going to end up. My band hates it when I do that. But they've gotten good at following me. Yeah, see, I'm so good you didn't even know I sang it. Went right past you. Whew. Like a bolt of lightning. Go Bolts! It's been a good podcast. I'm enjoying it. How about you? You having a good time? I'm having a good time. Are you having a good time? Never mind that sound. I think I was focusing on my dinner. I was hungry. Well, now I'm hungry. Damn it. Well, thank you. I have fun when I'm on too. And when you're on. Pawnee Sleigh Station. Who is that? Seems like I should know who that is. Thus and so, I do not. What are you eating? My head is crooked. My glasses won't look right. I heard you got your license today. I'm proud of you. Legal driver. Don't kill anybody. No sushi. Better get home soon so you can take something for pain, April. Yes, congratulations. It's lovely to be autonomous and useful. I'm telling you, get you a pair of pliers and a stiff shot of bourbon. Pop it right on out. No shots needed. Doc Martens. Aren't those shoes? I'm old, but I ain't that old. You know what Doc Martens were before they were shoes? They were a suave British detective. That's where the name came from. They did that on an episode of Extreme Cheapskates, and they sterilized them with coke and alcohol. Cocaine and alcohol is a wonderful way to numb a tooth. If you want your tooth out, without a doubt, cocaine. Because that's what they're going to give you, a version of it anyway. If I want my teeth out, all I got to do is reach in my mouth and pull them out. I don't blame you. Just tell him to be easy with you, and he'll do it soft. And you'll only feel the first one, and it'll hurt, but it won't hurt that bad. And the next one will just feel like he's touching your mouth like that. It'll feel pokey, but it won't hurt. Oh, Coca-Cola. I see. Yeah, that don't have the same kick. It used to, but it don't no more. You wouldn't know. That's good. You shouldn't know. Leave that to old road dogs like me. Don't worry about that. That'll get you nowhere fast, kiddo. Nowhere fast. It'll make you start growing hair out your ears. You know you're old when you can do this and feel hair. Yeah, if it worked for me, I'd do that. You know what pot does for me? It makes me panic. My body does not relax. It don't like that shit. So when I smoke pot, I panic. I have panic attacks. My body just freaks out. My mind is in control, you know. I know what's going on. I'm not like out of it or anything, but my body's like, it's horrible. Ask little Mike, he'll tell you. He's talked me through a couple of them. It just, whatever it is, my metabolism just ain't a downer. It ain't made for that. I like the idea of smoking pot. I like what other people feel from it, but it don't make me feel that way. I get paranoid, I panic, and I feel stupid. And I don't like to feel any of those things, especially the stupid part. I know people that can smoke pot and work all day. If I smoke pot, I probably won't get off the couch, but have a panic attack while I'm there. Yes, yes. Me and old marijuana don't get along. You panic when you take your pain meds and smoke too much, and your heart starts pounding. Grandma's had to talk me through. Yeah, you get tunnel vision and cold sweats. That's a panic attack. That's what happens to me, but I don't have to take anything else to do it. If I just smoke one or two tokes, I'm done. Yeah, I don't relax. I can't. I don't even relax when I'm asleep. I thrash when I'm sleeping. Oh, yeah. You can hear your heart beating in your ears. Think you're gonna die. I went through a lot of that in my early 20s. Just when I first turned 20, about 19, 20, I was having lots and lots of panic attacks and just could not get it under control. And I finally learned how to breathe and cured myself of it. Yep, I don't get none of that from it. That's why I don't smoke pot. But I'm not against it. I hope they legalize it. I think it's a wonderful thing. It just ain't for me. And I don't think kids should do it. I think you should be grown before you smoke it, because I think it can stunt your brain growth. But once your brain's already grown, you can do whatever you want to with it. And it's also, when used by young people, there is a correlation between use of marijuana and schizophrenia. It's not a settled science by no means, but there's plenty of evidence to prove that it agitates it and causes it in a number of cases. Not everybody, but, enough that it's worrisome. So I don't think children should smoke pot. Thank you, darling. Thank you for the background compliment. Smoking helps your anxiety and my pain. I have bad nerves, so do I. Started at 17, but I wasn't just trying to find some alternatives to help with pain other than narcotics. Yeah, I understand that. I feel nothing on pot. However, bourbon makes me want to run around naked. Yep. By the way, I am drinking bourbon at a restaurant. Start gathering bail money. I can tell I'm going to get along with you just fine. Unless you're just talking shit, because I'm the kind of guy that would do shit like that. Ask my friends. I once played a whole show, 4 hours, in front of about 300 people with nothing on but a sheet. Nothing. Well, I had socks on. Sheet. Whole show. Jumping around, rocking out, dancing on the tables and speakers, whole thing. Butt ass naked. And I got pictures to prove it. That used to be a regular occurrence on my shows, nakedness. I used to not have any show that didn't involve some kind of nudity. Yeah, but I got old and fat, and that just ain't, there's nothing sadder than a fat old man in leather pants, so I had to tone it down a little. Woodstock, no, a Jake Johnson band concert. Yeah, it could have been embarrassing. Yeah, I was wearing socks. That's it. But not where you think I would be wearing them. I was wearing them on my feet. Everything else was flapping in the wind. It was a good show, too. Good turnout. There is no shame in me, I promise. None whatsoever. They wrote a newspaper article about me one time back in probably 2006, somewhere around there. They said, Jake Johnson's like going to see a show cross between Dave Matthews and Metallica. He'll dance on the ceiling, he'll hang from the rafters, he'll pour beer on you, he'll let you pour beer on him, and he'll probably end up naked. Go see the show. Guess what you're eating? Sushi. How am I doing? Tacos? A steak. Why don't you tell me what you're eating? Chicken. Tastes like chicken. Sounds good. Well. Me. Mashed taters and corn. Get some of them French fried potatoes. Look, I believe there's a picker. It goes right there. Look at there it goes. All right, then. I am a man of constant sorrow. I've seen troubles all by day. Coconut shrimp. There. Yellow rice, black beans. April was kind of glad she does not have to ride home with me. So got the legalized stuff. Oh, I hear you. Sweet. Is it legal in Florida? Hadn't got that here yet. I wish they would legalize all recreational drugs, because what I do with my body is none of your damn business. Card has to come in the mail. I'm sure you'll get it. They like handing them things out. Nothing is in Florida. Oh, they haven't legalized it, but you got a card. So you can get it from like California and have it sent to you. Or Colorado. Probably be better to get it from Colorado. They're free balling it in Colorado. Everything's okay there. It's whatever. Yep. I think my knee hurts. How's the weed? Okay. In Polk County, they just legalized Advil. All other drugs are punishable by many years in jail, or where you are fed bologna which is not for human consumption. Bologna. I like it if it's beef bologna. But I don't like that chicken shit that they have. Chicken, pork, turkey shit. I just want it so I don't go to jail for having a little bit on me. I've never done anything wrong to get in trouble before. I'm trying to start now. Yeah. Well, don't get in no trouble. Leave that shit at home. Do it at home. Then go out. Unless you got that card and you can prove it's yours. But don't let them catch you with it. Because, look, I ran in with the law in Polk County. Man, they like to make examples out of people. You're liable to end up in jail for 6 months over some stupid shit. I went to jail for 3 months. First time I ever got caught driving with a suspended license, I was 17 years old. They put me in there with rapists and murderers for 3 months. Well, they put me in there for 1 month, and then I got 2 extra months for giving a big guy a tattoo and got caught. But still. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm not trying to get in any trouble over some weed. That's right. What? Yep. First offense. The guy actually said, I'm going to make an example out of you, boy. I guess he didn't like my long hair. And he did. Toga party, boy, you're behind. Grady for president. Trump for president. I'm not serious about it or nothing. Woohoo! Hilarious. Because you'd be in jail. System is broke. People go to prison over pot. But pedophiles and murderers are spending like 5 years, not even 5 years. The last pedophile I heard got 3 years and served about 6 months and was let out in jail and then being released. Yep. And then some bitches in California and Chicago and all that, you can burn the courthouse down, get arrested, and go right out the back door. They don't even keep you. They're shooting people in the streets up there. Ain't doing nothing about it. They just stand there and watch you do it. It's ridiculous. I come from a time where if you did some shit like that, they would come after you. And I hope they get back to that soon. I'm all for good things being legal and, you know. But when you break the law and you hurt somebody's property or somebody's life, your ass should be in the prison. And you're absolutely right. The system is broke. It's been broke for the last... Well, whenever Clinton got in office, that's when it started. Bill Clinton. I like the hat. I got me a red Trump hat, an April 1 with the beads that form an American flag. By the way, I have yet to see any Biden hats. Scary world got me not wanting to leave my house. I don't blame you a bit. I don't leave much either unless I have to. There ain't nothing out there for me. I'd be done kill somebody, and I don't want to have to go through that. Because I pack heat, and somebody comes up and try to hit me in the head with a rock, I'm shooting them. Point blank, simple as that. You're done. No ifs, ands, or buts. Do not collect $200 and go straight to hell. You not hit me in the head with a rock. I didn't do anything wrong. So the only time I go anywhere is if I have to. Get some food or get some gas or cigarettes or whatever, and then I come right back and go back to bed. or get on here and do a podcast. This is my friends, my family, my countrymen. Just ordered a key lime pie. Do you know Cheney's song, Key Lime Pie? No, I don't. Never heard it. Chesney. Yeah, no, I haven't heard that one. I don't think I've heard it. I may have heard it, but I don't remember it. I've been out of the loop for a couple of years, so I don't have anything new on me. Most of my songs are, 8 or 10 years old or better. I will eat it anyway. You eat it anyway. I don't think I'd like a key lime pie. I'm not a pie person anyway. Nope, still no Bee Gees, but I did do a little singing tonight. I ain't getting up there in the high parts, but, I'm about 80%. I get a little weak. I can hear it, after I go about halfway through a song, I can feel it tapering off, getting harder and harder to stay focused vocally. So then I have to back off a little. I don't listen to anything new, really. Not as good as the old stuff. You're damn right about that. They don't make music like they used to. It all sounds the same to me now. It all sounds like pop music, and I don't like pop music. They sell it here, so I guess it's legal. Yeah. I'm old school, too. I've had long hair when it wasn't cool, when it was cool, when it wasn't cool, when it was cool, when it was cool, and it wasn't cool, and now it's getting cool again. But I ain't never changed. Yeah, I'll play that for you. I'm running a little over, but what the hell, everybody's having fun. I'll keep going. Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, yeah, watching the ships are rolling, then I watch them roll away again, yeah, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tides roll away, yeah, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Let my Hey, Missy Doll. That's for you, Missy Doll. Oh, let's see, what did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? Looks like they want you to play some, Jay. I know, I'm playing. I love all the stuff in this is awesome song. You're welcome. You're gonna be in my wedding, right? Hello, April, love you. Hello, I love you. Won't you tell me your name? Great job. Why, you right? Welcome, sir. I'm just a wee lad with nothing to do. Love you and golly, I have missed you so much. February? No. When in February? What the hell are you guys doing? Make up my mind. I need a date. You can't just jump all over the place. Man, he can whistle. I don't know, still figuring it out. Most likely the second week of February around Valentine's Day. Well, that's not a good deal. Hey, Jay. Hey, miss. Oh, completely wrapped up in me. So sweet. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Missy, since you just got here, I'm not going to go anywhere just yet. So if you have anything you'd like to hear, holler it out. Here's a song I wrote not too long ago. Well, actually, it's been a while ago. God, I'm old. Well, I made it here on time today. It's just another show on another stage. Don't know what I'll say. Don't know what I'll play. Please this crowd. lights are shining so damn bright, burning in my head, making me forget why I love my job. And this power trip is bigger than it used to be. Staying out all night is getting old. It's hard to get inspired on a rainy day. Tough to keep that fire in my soul. And it's hard to keep on living, hard to keep from feeling so damn old. Easy women, all-night bars, cheap hotels and rental cars. My kids at home call me on the phone 'cause they miss their dad. Woman got kinda tired of the race. She said, "Hey Jake, I just can't keep up the pace. Up and down the coast, all across the whole damn USA." That's what she told me, alright. And this power trip is bigger than it used to be. Staying out all night is getting old. It's hard to get inspired on a rainy day. Tough to keep that fire in my soul. And it's hard to keep on living, hard to keep from feeling so damn old. Yeah, it's hard to keep on living, hard to keep from feeling so damn old. Back to the fiesta. Fiesta! Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Are you leaving? You just got here. Damn, what's wrong with you? When you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. When you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. When you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Yes, I will be the only man alive that can earnestly say in just a little while that I married both my sister and my cousin. I am from the South, you know. That's how we roll. Bartender, I really did it this time. Broke my parole to have a good time. Yeah, when I got home, it was 6 a.m. The door was locked, so I kicked it in. She was tripping on the bill, so I got high on my pills. She threw my shit out into the yard, packed me a bag and punched me real hard. But in my drunken stupor, I did what I should have never done. Now I'm sitting here talking to you. I'm drunk and on the run. I'm sitting at a bar on the inside. I'm waiting for my ride on the outside. She broke my heart in the trailer park, so I jacked the keys to her fucking car, crashed that piece of shit, and then I drove away. You know, Mo, I'll probably get 10 years. Just give me beer until they get here. Yeah, I know the sun is coming up. You're probably getting ready to close things up, but I'm a trying to drown my soul. I'm tired of my life on a dirt road. Everything that I love is gone, and I'm tired of hanging on. I'm sitting at a bar on the inside, waiting for my ride on the outside. She broke my heart in the trailer park, so I jacked the keys of that fucking car. I crashed that piece of shit, and then I rolled away. Hey, blessed virgin. I don't know who you are, but welcome. I'll get your requests. I'll learn them and play them for you. We're here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, but Sunday's kind of a church thing. Everything else, it's fair game, and I'll learn your songs. Let's see if I know any of them. And now I'm going back again, back to the Tennessee, my friend. When we all pile out of that county van that lets me where I've been. I've been sitting at a bar on the inside, waiting for my ride on the outside. Broke my heart in a trailer park, so I jacked the keys in the fucking car, crashed that Chevrolet and rolled away. Sitting at a bar on the inside, rolled away, and I went for a ride on the outside. Yeah, I crashed that Chevy over and I rolled away. All right. I used to know that Billy Idol song, but I can't remember it right off the top of my head. If you'll come, what's today? Wednesday. If you'll come Friday, blessed virgin, I will play all of those songs for you. Friday at 8:30, we'll be here. But welcome. Are you having a good time? Are you enjoying the caterwauling? And is there anything I could do to talk you out of being a virgin? I'm just kidding. Well, thank you for coming. We need all the folks we can get. We got a cool bunch of people that we hang out with, and we're trying to grow it. So if you want to come hang out with us on a regular basis, that'd be awesome. You never know what'll happen. I get a wild hair up my butt every now and then and play some strange things. Talk about whatever. There's no rules. Just don't be a dick to anybody. That's the only thing I ask. Which I don't think you will be. Let's see. How's it go? I used to know. I gotta listen to it. It's been too long. That wasn't the right song anyway. It was a different one. That was White Wedding. I know one Billy Idol song. This shit done come now, morning, morning. Don't stop, turn around, morning, morning. Don't stop now, morning, 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 morning. Yeah, 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 Jake, you so funny. Stop it. I rock lobster. Well, I'm getting in the car, so love you all. Hey, take it easy in that Fiesta. Don't make me have to come down there. I guess I need to get on anyway. I've had a blast. I hope you guys have too. Join me Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. If you like what you saw, press like, subscribe, and share. Share the video. Give it to somebody you love. Hell, send it to somebody you hate. I like annoying people too. Follow one of the links in the description below. Get yourself a t-shirt or a baseball cap. But if you really want to support what I'm doing, paypal.me/Jake Johnson Band. Every little bit helps, and I sure do appreciate it. And I'm trying to build something nice here, so you guys help me out all you can. I've got your request blessed version, and I'll do them for you Friday. That's Fascination Street by the Tree, or The Trees by The Cure, Flesh for Fantasy, or Rebel Yell by Billy Idol. I'll do it for you. Sex in the Fiesta. God bless everybody. Thank you. Listen Friday and share. Thank you very much. Enjoyed having you here. Come back and bring friends. You guys have a great night, and I'll see you on Friday.